Hello everybody, welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube and Twitch channels. Sorry about being late, but I'm here and I'm ready to have a good stream. I've got some things pulled up for you guys already, and that should take us through about 90 minutes. And then I'm going to play some games for about 45 minutes to an hour, so that should round us out. Hopefully, because I don't want to do too much. I don't want to be more than 2 and a half hours. But we will see where the night takes us. I hope you guys are having a good Tuesday evening. I'm here with this small coffee, or medium coffee. I think it's a medium. Anyway, it'll get me through the stream, which is perfect, courtesy of the wonderful Driving Ape, who is awesome in all the time. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna hang out here. I'm gonna read some articles first, and then hopefully we will have screen share available for the videos, which I have 3 of, and that should make us a good stream. Let me get us to the correct window, because that would help. I also put out a video today because there was an expansion to the maid story that I'm covering. So I posted that up today. Let's pop over to also Twitch chat. Make sure we've got everything. Oh, I need a hat. Let's put on the police hat. There we go. I have a hat on. I have a police hat on, and I'm drinking Tim Hortons coffee. That's strangely... What's the word I'm looking for? Strangely... ironic? I think that's the word I'm looking for. Apparently I need more of the coffee. Okay. So, we have my hat on. And let's pop over here. So, our first story says that Canada faces a series of crises that will test it in the coming years, warns the RCMP. Is that a threat? Is that a threat that a report examines shift in domestic and international environments that could affect what? No kidding. Is the government going to listen to this report? Because they tend not to listen to reports. They really don't seem to listen to any sort of report. They don't listen to CSIS intelligence reports. They don't listen, they really don't listen to reports. The quote, crises rocking national and international affairs are likely to get worse over the next few years and could have a significant effect on the federal government and Canada Canada's federal police force says in an internal report prepared for the RCMP. Well, no shit, Sherlock. People are getting tired of the bullshit. There are a whole bunch of wars going on overseas that people over here insist on getting involved in. And it's just, everything is costing more money.
Close. All
And it's ridiculous. Quote, the global community has experienced a series of crises with COVID-19 supply chain issues and the Russian invasion of Ukraine, all sending shockwaves throughout the world, says the report, entitled Whole of Government 5-Year Trends for Canada. Yeah, I'm thinking more along the lines of not just the COVID-19 and supply chain issues and Russia invading. I'm also thinking about the climate between government and the citizenry of countries. I'm thinking of the shit going on in Gaza. I'm thinking of the Houthis blocking all the shipping, like the Suez Canal stuff. I'm thinking of, like, there are so many different crises happening that are way more than just the three listed. Quote, the situation will probably deteriorate further in the next 5 years as the early effects of climate change, and a global recession add their weight to the ongoing crises. What are you talking? Are you saying that COVID-19 is still a crisis? What kind of bullshit nonsense is this? Why are we not actually talking about the real crises going on? The crises going on between, like, that I just mentioned.
Cannibalistic wizard is true in Canada. They passed or are trying to pass a law to allow licenses for violating a non retarded anti-free speech laws. But learn cannibalistic wizard is true in Canada. They passed or are trying to pass a law to allow licenses for violating a non retarded.
Is it true that they passed or are trying to pass a law to allow life sentences for violating Canada's retarded free speech laws? I don't know. I saw something about a thought crime bill, but I haven't been able to actually locate any viable sources on that. That is not something I've been able to find out. Okay. The report was prepared by the RCMP's 3-member Strategic Foresight and Methodology team, a special section set up in February 2022. That sounds like an incredibly Trudeau-esque invention, and I was right. Wow. The Strategic Foresight and Methodology team. The report was shared with management at the RCMP Federal Policing Section. RCMP spokesperson Robin Percival said in response to questions from CBC News. What an incredibly bureaucratic name. I can't get over that. The Strategic Foresight and Methodology. Like, what? How? What?
Cannibalistic wizard. I think Callow the driving ape set old timer. Think Callow the driving ape moderator. C63. What?
Yeah, C63. Okay. Let's do some digging. Let's do some digging. Let's take a tangent and do some Googling about this. About Bill C-66. An act to establish... Wait.
Ad reaction. Chat message. Ad. Cannibalistic wizard. Ping Callow, the driving ape moderator. C63.
63. Why did I say 66? I'm stupid. Not 63, or not 66, 63, stupid. Bill C63. Dumbass. You literally just read it. Okay. Holy shit. Bill C63. Let's take a look at this. What does it say? Where is this stupid act? Or I just want the information. Bill C63. Okay. If you have any questions or comments, blah. The first reading. Okay. Holy shit. Yes, skip to document content. Table of contents. Holy shit. 29 items is the contents. Online harm. Okay, this is the table of contents. Recommendation. Summary. The table of provisions. Part 1. The Online Harms Act. 1. Enactment of Act. 2. Consequential amendments. 2. Access to Information Act. 3. The Financial Administration Act. This has got to be to do with that open banking bullshit.
C63. But Callow, the driving ape moderator. Bill 66 will be something similar. But add reaction. But
This has got to be that financial, that open banking nonsense that I did a video on yesterday, where they want you to be able to share your financial data more easily. And they also say that creditors will be able to look beyond your credit score. Wait. We go from 3, Financial Administration Act, to 6, Privacy Act. What about 4 and 5? Where are 4 and 5, and why are they not listed? 7, Public Service Superannuation Act. Whatever the fuck that means. Coordinating amendments is the next one. 10, coming into force. Part 2, Part 2, the Criminal Code. Amendments to the Act. And then it skips to 24, where it says related amendments. Criminal Records Act. Corrections and Conditional Release Act. Youth Criminal Justice Act. Wow, they are fucking with a lot of shit here.
chat message and Ping Callow, the driving ape moderator. Yeah, ellipsis. Censorship insanity is only happening in Canada. Ellipsis. JFC. Ellipsis. But Ping Callow, the driving ape moderator. Seriously? Question mark. YouTube deleted a comment calling the Congress attempt horse shit. But
Wait.
Callow, the driving ape moderator. Bill 66 will be something. Ping Callow, the driving ape moderator. Seriously? Question mark. YouTube deleted a comment calling the Congress attempt horse shit. But Ping add chat message input add Ping Callow,
Really?
yeah. Ping cannibalistic wizard. Ping Callow, the driving ape some old time. Ping add reaction.
That's insane. Yeah, then it skips again to 39 to coordinating amendments. Then it goes 32, coming into force. Part 3, the Canadian Human Rights Act. Holy fuck, what are they doing? What the fuck are they touching all these acts for? They're touching the Criminal Code, the Youth Criminal Justice Act, now the Canadian Human Rights Act. We've got amendments to that act. No, this is part 4. Get this word salad. An act respecting the mandatory reporting of internet child pornography by persons providing an internet service. They don't have a name for that act. Wow. What are they touching here? And they make this so hard to read. It's almost like they do this on purpose. Okay, where's the... This is crazy. Recommendation. Her Excellency the Governor General recommends to the House of Commons the appropriation of public revenue under the circumstances in the matter in for the purpose... Oh my God! Hey, Cannibal.
I even said hi to CW Unit. But think hello the driving geek moderator. Yeah, ellipsis. Think ad reaction. Think hello the driving geek moderator. They have to include all these provisions because of the legal.
They have to include all of these provisions because the legal aspect. That is true. But holy fuck this legalese bullshit. But let's see, where's the summary? Part 1 of this enactment enacts... Jesus Christ.
DMs.
Okay.
There's an article.
Thank you. Let's pop over to... Let's see. Go over here. Pop over here. Hit the new tab button.
Find it?
I'm just popping into the DMs now.
As long as you're not showing the DMs up the stream, you're fine.
No, I don't think the screen is shared.
No, you're not. You're on live. You're on the regular screen, so hold on. You're good. Yeah, so...
Yeah, because I don't think the screen is shared on live scene.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm killing your Twitter.
Okay.
I'm off screen, so I'm fine.
So, yeah, this is why I hate reading fucking Canadian law.
Shared. That's funny.
What?
You've got the wrong...
Oh, I've got the music tab shared?
That's fine. We just have to take time to do it.
Chatnet's ad read. Think hello the driving geek moderator. Open the link. Let add chat message.
So the...
Ellipsis. Text field.
Like this...
Use a rotor to access misspelled words.
This is why I hate reading actual Canadian law. I used to have to do this in school.
There you go.
And it was bad. It was...
I have now shared that entire window.
Oh, thank you. Very, very much. Okay. Let's see here. So, under Bill C-63, an online comment could cost you thousands. Hate speech penalty in proposed online harms law exposes Canadians to costly legal fees and up to $50,000 in fines. Holy shit. Canadians, oh god, proceedings at the Canadian Parliament are beginning to feel like a zombie film. A monster was killed, it came back, was killed again, and yet returns a third time. But this isn't your typical horror flick. This one involves a group of government bureaucrats investigating complaints about your speech, prosecuting you at their own trial, and ordering you to pay tens of thousands of dollars to people who don't like what you say, or who don't like what you say or write. The undead antagonist at the center of all of this is the civil penalty for hate speech proposed last week in Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's newly tabled Bill C-63. And then Brian Mulroney died, and magically nobody is in Parliament now. Isn't that fascinating? It's almost like there's an election coming up. You think there's, some sort of thing happening in the next year and a half. I wonder what that could be. Yes. So this carries on to say, hate speech is punishable under criminal law, but in the past it could also be met with a civil penalty under Section 13 of the Canadian Human Rights Act. In 2014, the penalty was killed by Stephen Harper's government after being barely abused in 2021. The Trudeau government tried to resurrect Section 13 in Bill C-36, but the bill died when an election was called. Now it's back for a third time as Bill C-63. They just flipped the damn number around. It was Bill 36 and now it's C-63. What the fuck? Do they think we're that stupid? Do they really think we're that dumb? I think they think we're that dumb. I really do. I think they think we're that stupid. And is as dangerous as ever to freedom of speech and the free press. Yeah, no shit. Like, to whatever free press is left, right? You can make that caveat right now. Whatever free press still exists. But yeah. Oh my god, this is insane. The civil penalty for hate speech bill results in self-censorship, intrude into the press, freedom, and results in frivolous complaints rising from online flame wars, where the process, becomes the punishment. These frivolous complaints will clog up the already overworked Canadian Human Rights Commission, CHRC, which is supposed to deal with complex societal problems such as discrimination in transportation or by government agencies. All are supported by a taxpayer-funded bureaucracy. Yeah, that's the other important thing. The Human Rights Commission is just it's public, it's taxpayer funded, but it is not like an actual government. Like it's there to make sure the government isn't fucking us over. It's making sure that businesses aren't screwing you over, and making sure that and if we've got all these nonsense hate speech complaints, then how are we supposed to deal with all of this? How are we supposed to have a normal human rights commission when we've got people running to the Human Rights Commission over some nasty comment online instead of just fucking blocking them? We've already seen this story play out. In 2007, the CHRC launched an investigation into Maclean's magazine based on complaints brought by the Canadian Islamic Congress, alleging violation of Section 13 of the Canadian Human Rights Act. The complaints were about articles published. Oh, excuse me. Why am I yawning with coffee? Published by the magazine between 2005 and 2007, including a book excerpt from, quote, America Alone by author Mark Stein. Okay. That's interesting. In 2008, the CHRC began an investigation into Fr. Alphonse Devac, a Brazilian priest and pro-life activist who publishes in the monthly magazine Catholic Insight. Devac's impugned speech involved opposition to same-sex marriage and quoting the Bible, the Catechism of the Catholic Church, and Pope John Paul II's encyclicals. Like the complaint against Stein, this complaint was made by a member of the public to the CHRC under Section 13 of the Act. But these are, unfortunately, while these are where does this, this page just took me somewhere that I don't need to be. There we go. There was widespread opprobrium from the public over the abuse of the hate speech complaint process, which up until the early aughts had largely been uncontroversial because it had almost exclusively been used against skinheads, neo-Nazis, and white supremacists. But suddenly, human rights commissions were investigating complaints about speech that were much closer to mainstream views. Concerns about Islamist violence, immigration demographics, and same-sex marriage. Further complaints were now being made against mainstream publications like Maclean's, The Western Standard, and Catholic Insight. Well, I'm sorry, but if it's a religious newspaper, as abhorrent as you may find the views, then you should not read the paper. I'm not going to pick up a copy of Catholic Insight because none of the things in there are going to be things that I agree with. Right? So, I'm not going to go looking for these. I'm not going to go looking for these things. Because I'm drinking decaf. I don't think this is decaf. It was in this context, in June 2008, that Professor Richard Moon was asked by the CHRC to write a shit. Not write a shit. If he wasn't asked to write a shit, he was asked to write a report on the regulation of hate speech on the internet, focusing specifically on Section 13 of the Act. No, he was not forced to write a shit, I promise you. As you can see on the screen, he was definitely not forced to write a shit. Oh my god, why is that funny to me? Okay. In 2008, the complaints against Devok and Stein were ultimately dismissed, but not before they incurred huge costs. Well, yeah, having to defend yourself, even at the Human Rights Commission. Half decaf, it's also 10:30. That's true. In 2008, the complaints against... Oh, I just read that. $20,000 in legal fees in Devok's case, undoubtedly more in Stein's. That's insane. The process becomes the punishment when a case does not proceed past the investigation. That's so true, because if you have to just defend yourself against the investigation, retain counsel to guide you through the investigation, all of that, it's going to cost you money. Individuals who complain bear no costs in bringing the complaint, not even the cost of a lawyer. What? Seriously? That's not fair. That's not fair at all. So it's even under Section 13. If a complaint was dismissed as frivolous by the CHRC, the defendant cannot ask for costs as possible in civil court. Under the new version of Section 13, defendants can ask for costs if the trial finds there has been an abusive process, but that doesn't save the defendant costs associated with the commission investigation that doesn't proceed to the trialing point and that doesn't proceed. Abusive process is guarded by such a highly legal standard, it's essentially useless. That is a good point. That is a good point. If you've, to be able to prove abusive process, good luck. You basically need some insanely good lawyer that is going to help you get through this, which again is going to cost you more fees. If the Canadian Human Rights Tribunal were to find a hate speech violation under the proposed C63, defendants could face a refreshing browser. No, not that. Fines of up to $50,000 and could be made to pay up to $20,000 to complainants. The process financially incentivizes complaints at essentially zero cost. Yeah, no shit, you get $20,000? Fuck, man, I need to start making human rights complaints. What the fuck? $20,000 if your complaint is deemed real? This is what's going to be proposed? Holy shit. And nobody's gonna, and the people who actually have human rights violations, right? That's the thing about the people who are having their rights violated are not usually going to actually pursue it because they feel like it's a losing battle, right? it's mostly going to be the Jessica Yanives of the world jumping on this and abusing the crap out of this. This is bad. There should be real concerns that there will be big penalties under Trudeau's new online harms law. The Overton window has shifted since 2007, and the definition of hatred, while theoretically narrow in scope, is inherently and unavoidably subjective. What the CHRC called, quote, hyperbole, or, quote, polemical, colorful, and emphatic when describing Stein's writing in 2008, could be viewed very differently by the government bureaucrats who staff the CHRC today. Absolutely. Like, look at jokes that we look at just throwaway lines in television shows from even the 2010s or the early aughts. Like, there are some just throwaway lines in House, for example, could not be said now. Could not. Like, and it's just, and it's only been like 15 years. It's insane. The proposed remedies for hatred are located within a law and bureaucracy that is broadly concerned with the advancement of social equality as Moon... God damn it. It keeps... As Moon pointed out in a law journal in 2010. Placing hate speech awkwardly within the human rights framework will always make it vulnerable towards a more expansive interpretation, especially at the initial screening stage. That's...
Think Callow, the driving ape moderator. Everyone's too busy in landlord-tenant word waitlist. What? And react. Think Callow, the driving ape moderator.
Let's see.
Everyone's too busy in landlord-tenant word waitlist.
Everyone's too busy in landlord-tenant cord waitlist. Yep.
Text field.
That's true. That's true. That is... So yeah, no, you don't get a life sentence, Cannibalistic Wizard. But you do get a $50,000 fine if this law gets passed. It is not passed yet, and the House of Commons still is not sitting. So that's a thing. And look, we've got lots of our people trapped in Haiti. Isn't that wonderful? So Haiti has gone to even more of a shit than it usually has. Is this not an article? It's just a video? Seriously? I could have played that on YouTube. And if I play it, it's going to be an ad, isn't it? Okay. Yep. An ad. Look, an ad! Fuck you, ad. Nearly 3,000 Canadians are trapped
Canadian
in
Richard
Haiti.
Phillips
There we
hasn't
go.
gotten a lot of rest since the gunfire began. Heard in this video taken from his hotel room.
I'm talking
Wow.
hundreds of rounds.
That's a
going off
lot of
in
gunfire.
short periods of time by the airport. We said we need to move farther away because there's stray bullets coming around.
Phillips, who
But
works
where are you
training
gonna
local
go?
farmers, has been in Haiti for 2 weeks. Now he has no idea when he's going to leave.
We're now getting an email a day, and it basically says, stay in a safe place, be aware of your surroundings, no unnecessary travel. Basically, hunker down and stay safe. That's what the message is so far.
As of Sunday, Global Affairs Canada says nearly 3,000 Canadians are registered in Haiti.
So
The
they keep
government
just
of
getting
Canada says
emails
it's
saying,
not
stay
planning any
there,
evacuation flights.
don't move.
One expert suggests it may already be too late.
But it's an
You
area
think?
that has become increasingly dominated by gang violence. So the difficulty is to get to the airport and to manage to be able to evacuate them.
Armed gangs have taken control of large parts of Haiti's capital.
Yeah, the
destroying
Prime
police
Minister
stations,
has literally
freeing prisoners
resigned.
from
Like,
jail, and closing key infrastructure. The main port and airport are shut down. The country's Prime Minister, Ariel Henry, is exiled, threatened with death if he returns.
The country is
That's
now effectively
insane.
run by gangs, and that is something which cannot be allowed to continue.
how
Canada
does
is
this
meeting with other
happen?
regional partners Monday to find a way forward.
A negotiated solution needs to materialize.
Oh
as
yeah,
soon
the
as possible.
solution needs to
Otherwise, it's
materialize.
difficult to think
Just out of thin
of,
air.
more stability given the power of the gangs.
The chaos and the curfew in Haiti has Phillips worried about what comes next.
We've had roadblocks. We've had to ride motorcycles around through fields to get to airports, but we've always managed to get to an airport. We've always managed to get out. And this is new to have the country locked down like this for so long.
For now, Phillips only
Well,
hopes
yeah,
to
it's
get out
new,
when and
but
if
it's not
commercial flights
surprising.
resume. Kubino Duro, CBC News, Montreal.
That's insane. That is insane. Like, what else is gonna happen in Haiti? We had the earthquake in freaking 2010. And then the hurricane in, what was it, 2015? And now this. So, apparently, there's expected to be a volcanic eruption off of the coast of Vancouver. Scientists believe that hot magma will erupt under the Pacific Ocean floor in deep waters off Vancouver Island after they detected up to 200 small earthquakes per hour in the area. That's a lot of earthquakes per hour. That's kind of mind-blowing at the moment, actually. They say the expected rupture about 5 kilometers deep and 200 kilometers off the coast of Tofino will be too distant and small to be cause for concern, but offers a unique opportunity to learn more about how the Earth's crust is formed. Martin Sherwith, a senior scientist with Oceans Networks Canada, says lava could break through anywhere from weeks to a few years from now, offering the first chance for the phenomenon to be captured by the network's suite of underwater instruments. Okay, that would be cool. If we could actually capture at the actual time of eruption, an undersea eruption, that would be really cool to see.
This is what happens when you allow your people to be run by gangs. You get cannibals.
This is what happens when you allow your people to be run by gangs. You get cannibals. Haiti's been a fucking hell pit. Yeah. It's not a surprise that it's just, but you can't say that though, because then you'll be racist. You can't say it's a hell pit. Hey, redneck. Jesse! That's really been eating at me. You're funny, redneck. That's really been eating at me. The magma is estimated to be about 800 degrees Celsius, but will cool rapidly when it hits the ocean water. He says almost fluid, runny rock will come out of the sea floor, solidify, and quickly turn black. Will the heat collapse? Causes the water around it to fizz. Okay, that's cool. I really hope they catch video of that.
And reaction. But Pink Callow, the driving beat moderator. It's been a fucking hell pit.
I really, really hope they catch actual video of that. That would be awesome. Sherwood says he and fellow geophysicists will be watching to see how much of the Earth's crust is formed with one eruption, while biologists will be most interested in how animals respond to any changes. I love this stuff. This stuff is so fucking interesting. This science stuff, I love it. I absolutely love it. It makes me so happy to read about cool things like this. And could you imagine if the video, if the video and instruments and stuff include microphones, if they can actually catch the sound of this happening underwater? God, that would be so cool. I am obsessed with what it would sound like. I'm always like, I wonder what an actual volcanic eruption would sound like. It's crazy to me. This makes me so happy, these things. So now we're switching to our videos. So we've got 2 police videos, and then we've got more sweet baby stuff, which will transition us into our gaming. So this is our Radical video from 2 days ago. So apparently this person gets the hobble. They're so bad they get the cocoon of shame.
Surprise, motherfucker. Whoa, let's calm down here. We can't start a video on that note. Jump here.
Sure we can. Why not, Radical? It's fun to start it on that note.
I'm sorry, hello?
Hi, miss. I'm Officer Costa with Crystal Lake
I'm
Police
sorry,
Department.
hello?
We're just talking to you because we got a couple complaints that you might have been swerving on the road or...
Hey, we need you to step out, okay? You're gonna come and talk with us over here, okay?
I love how we've got the one male officer, and then we've got the really nice sounding female officer who's gonna talk like this, okay?
Put your butt right against there.
Don't you mean her dear butt?
Her dear butt?
This officer is gonna ask you some questions, okay?
This officer's gonna ask you some questions, okay? What the fuck is this, Sarah Palin? Is Sarah Palin the police officer?
No, you just maybe on your...
I'm on my music a lot.
Your music? Okay. You have your ID on you?
I can check. I just need to look at where you're reaching, my dear.
I mean, she has to look where she's reaching, but I understand what you're saying, ma'am, dear lady, you...
Look at where you're reaching, my
I don't
dear.
hear that often, and it sounds strange to me. I mean, I don't hear that you're saying, ma'am, dear lady, you... I mean, she has to look where she's reaching, but I understand what you're saying that often, and it...
There we go.
I just need to look at where you're reaching, my dear.
Look at where you're... What is she doing? Look at where you're reaching.
She has to look where she's reaching, but I understand what you're saying, ma'am, dear lady, you... weirdo? I mean, I don't hear that often, and it sounds strange to me.
It does. Especially from a cop. It's like, okay, dear.
Okay, alright, you good? Okay, here, put your butt right back there.
She's like such a mom cop. This is mama cop. She's like, you okay?
For fuck's sake, stop talking about her butt, my dear.
2004, how old does that make you?
That makes me 18.
This is funny.
You said you're coming from Cary?
Yeah.
What were you doing in Cary?
Christmas presents.
Okay. Is this your mom's car? Or is this your mom?
This is my car.
Your car? Okay.
Yeah, I own it. I paid for the license. Where do you live? In Foxville. In Foxville. Really? Okay. Yeah. So So what were you guys doing at your boyfriend's house?
We were just watching movies and playing video games.
Watching movies and playing video games?
Neat. What video games are you playing? I mean, I'm starting Radical Plays up again, so then maybe you get some suggestions because RoboCop is not doing it for me. That game is so buggy. It turns out that evidence is unrelated to the case.
RoboCop. Oh, you poor man.
Doing? Is it up against
you
the car?
poor
This is
man.
the strangest introduction to a bloody video I've ever had.
Okay, and then
She seems.
you got the
She
idea
seems
of-
so calm.
Explain to me one more time.
How are
I
we
was
getting
supposed to
this
buy him
hobbled?
Christmas presents while he's at work.
You were gonna buy.
He works it up by the steakhouse, and I
Got
need
it.
to buy him.
Do you guys
Christmas
live
presents.
together? No, because you live in.
We live separate. I live in Foxford Grove.
Got it. Okay. And how
But-
old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18.
Yeah.
I don't know, ma'am, my dear, that seems very unrelated to the case.
Okay. Okay. So, my partner kind of explained why
That
were we here.
He got complaints that I was.
So, just to be clear,
Swerving.
you're the owner of this car.
Yes.
What time do you know what time it is right now? Go without looking.
But
No, without looking. Do you know what? Without. she is such a mother. She's. Do you know what time it is right now? No. Without looking. She's. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like I'm talking to my kids.
every time people ask you for the time, you have to look on your watch, or in this case, your phone. You were watching your phone, so watching your phone for the what's on your phone. You know what? Let's go on. I don't even know.
Go without looking. Guess. I'm cheating.
Can we have that on the record for the record? Let the record show, officer. My dear
On the
is
record. Let the record show.
Okay, so like it's right now. It's 7:15.
Yeah.
What time do you think?
5:30.
5:30.
Yes.
Okay, and then what did you do when you left his house?
I came here.
Okay, but it's 7:15. How long were you inside the store for?
A while.
Like, give me an approximate.
45 minutes.
You were in the
30.
store for 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, looking for presents.
Looking for presents. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything illegal in the car?
Like.
Why does the thing keep skipping and cutting out the audio? It's weird.
What's it called? What's it called when you take things that are like.
Unpaid for? Not legal to.
What's it called when
What
you
are we going
take
for here?
things that are
vitamins for you?
Oh, yes, extra vitamins, everyone.
extra vitamin? What is it when you take like extra vitamin? What the fuck? Yes, extra vitamins.
Multivitamins?
Kind of, but like.
Nothing.
If it's something like over the counter.
Yeah, it's like
over the counter.
They sell them at Target.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
That's not.
Okay, then that's the only thing that I influence.
Again,
but
our concern is.
That's
we have
not
people calling
illegal,
saying
dude,
that
and you know that.
swerving on the road, and we just wanna
Why
make
would
sure
you
we're
mention
okay.
that?
And stumbling.
That's why.
Okay.
That's why.
After they saw you get out of your car. So here's the deal, though. Okay, I appreciate it. All right, I appreciate what
Yes?
Don't worry.
Oh,
you're saying to me. However, we have a little bit of a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an opportunity to be honest with me. Okay, because when you opened your door, I saw the bottle of vodka.
oh god!
I
I saw the bottle. I saw the bottle of vodka. Go good.
I don't want you reaching in your car.
well,
Okay.
you could open the door.
Okay,
and
I'll
see
open
it.
the door. You can stand with officers. So
open
you're
that and
okay
look
with me opening and looking?
Yes.
I mean, what exactly what was she gonna do? She was gonna walk over to the door and then drink the entire bottle or something. Then the evidence is inside you. That's not really helping. I'd love to know the logic behind that.
She saw it wrong or something.
Yes. You can open and look.
Okay. So
She's. Is that the cop laughing?
So. Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
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 why?
Okay. Everything's on video. Okay.
Okay.
So now what we're gonna do?
Okay.
Why are we saying okay so many times? It's not okay with me.
Hello, the driving geek moderator. It's been a fun ad
It's not.
Is I'm gonna have you stand by with these officers, and I'm gonna search your vehicle.
You don't have the warrant to do that.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
that
have
doesn't
probable
matter.
cause because I observed alcohol.
You
and
don't have warrant to do
because
that.
I observed.
I have a
alcohol.
right.
Where did they get this nonsense about the warrant? Sure,
I don't know.
Enlighten us about your right.
I
To not
observed.
let you search my car.
You don't have the right to
I have a
drive
right
drunk.
to not let you search my car.
Unfortunately,
I have a right to not let you search my car. I'm sorry. I think I'm very
That's-
allergic to this kind of dipshittery.
That's the stupidest. I have the right to not let you search my car. That sentence just actually happened.
No, I have a right to not let you search my car.
Oh, look, it happened
I
again.
to not let you search my car.
And again.
don't.
You know my right.
Hey,
You know I have a right
Adamantine.
to not let you search my car.
Okay, listen. I don't.
weed in the center console. There's a pipe I see.
Yeah, and
Listen.
Okay, says
Listen to me.
says Pink
have a
Hollow.
right to search my car.
Chill out. Okay.
I know
Because
you.
I don't want to have to put you in.
They don't have a right to search my car.
Chill out. Okay.
I know.
She's still being mom cop. Chill out. Chill out right now.
I don't want to have to put you in handcuffs right now.
I know you don't have a
I
right to
don't
search
want to
my
have
car.
to put you in jail.
To the law, it's called a mobile conveyance.
You guys looked in my car before you have the right to search my car, and so you don't have a right to search my car.
It's also plain
Listen.
view.
It's also in plain view. You looked in my car. Yes, with our eyes and saw it sitting there. We did not have to investigate.
I have a right to search my car.
I do.
No, you don't.
Okay, so
No,
Ellie,
you don't.
Yes, I do, and I'm going
do
to.
not touch me like that.
I'm telling you.
One more time, dear.
I'm telling you one more time,
You
dear.
don't have a right to search my car.
So listen to me. This is gonna go one of two ways, okay?
But she
I
already
will not put you in
granted
handcuffs.
permission to
So
search
we
the
can
car.
chill out. I'll put you in
Um,
handcuffs, okay? I don't want to. Sorry to hear that.
Technically, no.
I mean, I have no idea what the hell is
18
getting
dumb
cut
and
out of this
drunk.
body
She
cam
gets
footage.
no
But
permission
Vigilant
under
Cam
the tent.
apparently has a really strange way of censoring and cutting stuff out. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we didn't hear anything that is out of this body cam footage.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs, okay? I don't want to. Sorry to hear that.
I mean, I have no idea what the hell is getting cut out of this body cam.
Okay,
footage.
thank you
But
for
Vigilant
bringing that
Cam
up,
apparently
Ragical.
has a really strange way of censoring and cutting stuff out. I'm sorry
Thank
to
you
hear
for
that.
bringing
Well,
that
we
up.
didn't hear anything, now did we? I am in fact sorry to not hear that.
But this is the deal. If you're cooperative, we can figure this out and work through it.
I'm just
okay?
saying you can't search my car without a warrant in my car. You can't.
Well,
search my
you
car without a
can't.
warrant.
They
So I
can.
know the law. Probably.
I know the law
Okay.
because I've looked it up, and I know you can't search my car without a warrant, so I'm not allowing you
Ellie,
to.
I'm
Would that be your
Now I
Fourth
wonder
Amendment?
what
And,
the
we're talking about the 10th Amendment. That is next
Silver
to,
Fisher sounds like
particular
when it's
form
active.
of
Oh,
research. Let me guess. YouTube University.
giving you one of two choices.
I
When
know
it's
you
active.
can't search my car without a warrant.
Ellie,
You guys know
Ellie,
this.
Ellie, these are, Ellie,
No, you can't.
Ellie, these are your
Yes,
choices.
she can.
These are your choices. You can go stand by that squad car with these two gentlemen, okay? That's your first choice. If you do not want to do that,
Oh,
your
when
second
she
choice
said
is
she
I'm
could
gonna put
open
you
the
in
door and
handcuffs,
look,
okay?
that's true.
So, which do you
Good
choose?
catch.
Car without a warrant.
Which do you choose?
You
I'm gonna
can't-
give you. I'm not arguing.
Very
with
good
you.
catch.
I'm gonna give you one opportunity right now.
You can't search my
What
car
is your-
without a warrant.
What?
That's not true, you
You can't search my
dumbass.
car without a warrant. No, you can't.
Turn around.
Turn around so we can cuff you and put you out of the way so we can search your car.
Turn around. Stop. Stop. Stop.
No, that's the rules. You have to be handcuffed. I'm sorry.
I need you have a hand. Ellie. Ellie.
We're not gonna do this.
Ellie. Stop.
You're being cuffed. It's too late.
Ellie. Stop. Stop it.
But she can't be handcuffed. Although we are seeing the exact opposite of.
If
claim
she's
there,
still
but, you know,
underage, the
at some
cops
point
saw
you
the
gotta-
bottle. They have probable cause to
And that's the
search.
end of the sentence.
That
I guess.
too.
Now. Okay, right now you're being placed under arrest, okay? For,
Underage
we're gonna figure
drinking.
it out. It's at least,
Refusing to follow lawful orders, officer. Obstructing an investigation.
Underage drinking.
You know what a real fun thing about this is?
Huh.
Pennsylvania versus Mims. That's all it is. Seriously. Anytime See, here's the fun fact. Even here, there really is no, I don't give you permission to search my car. There really doesn't exist anywhere of that.
Right.
That's the funnier part. Your car is not your home.
No.
It's not protected under the 10th or 4th Amendment. So, it doesn't count as a legal search and seizure. People will sit there and say that up and right, you know. No, it doesn't actually count as that. It's really funny when people learn that the hard way, though. If a cop pulls me over, even with all the shit, I can't say, I'm a courier, you can't search me. I can't. You know how many times people have told me that shit?
Wait, really?
Yeah. The only thing they can't do is open the packages, open the bags. They can't
Right.
open shit. There's things they can't do when they do a preliminary search. Then there's on top of that, then there's inventorying when you get arrested, which is essentially the same fucking thing. I don't know. I'm just an idiot.
In possession of an open container of vodka in the car while being a minor. Do you need me to help you out there? I mean, high charge by the millisecond.
We'll go illegal consumption of alcohol by a minor right now, okay? Do you have the key?
Jesus Christ.
Let's not do that.
Why are we screaming? Why are we bleeping things out?
Doing this.
Hey, then take me out of the...
Oh yes, hyperventilate. That'll help.
That happened to you, okay?
Then take me out of the handcuffs! Take me out of the handcuffs!
No. Oh my god, she got an echo.
Allie,
She got an echo going.
what did you say?
I don't know, it sounded like handcuffs.
Allie, take me out of the handcuffs!
Shit does. It did sound like handcuffs.
What did you say?
Oh my god. The golem drop into the wordy bucket.
I don't know, it sounded like handcuffs.
Listen, take me out of the Allie, stop. Take me out of the handcuffs! Stop.
I got it.
Take me out!
They're not gonna take you out of the handcuffs.
Take me out of the handcuffs. Ellie, take me out of the handcuffs. Ellie, stop. Take me out of the handcuffs.
No. You are arrested. Did she say handcuffs again?
Take me out of the handcuffs. Ellie, stop. Take me out of the handcuffs.
Oh, then.
Uh-huh.
You're just making it worse for yourself, Ellie. Come on.
You are seriously, because what's gonna end up happening? Ellie, take me out of there.
No.
Stop. Take me. Ellie, stop. Take me out of there. Stop it.
That doesn't even sound like she's crying. It sounds like she's going, take me out of them! Like she's laughing. Like, take me out of them!
Take them out! Ellie, listen to me. Walk, step over here. Listen to me.
Are you actually crying? I don't think you're actually
Take a deep
crying.
breath. Listen to me. Can you please take that?
No.
Okay, you have to listen to me.
Ellie, listen to me.
Stop talking.
Take a deep breath right now.
Stop talking.
Take a deep breath.
Stop talking.
Take a
okay?
deep breath.
Deep breath. Listen to me. Okay?
You're not calm.
You're
Sorry
gonna
that
be
happened to
okay.
you.
You're gonna be okay. But you can't fight with us.
I won't. Just please take me out
I
of the
cannot take you out of the handcuffs because of how out of control you're being right now.
I'll sit in this
If
car.
you chill out.
I'll sit in this car if you please take the handcuffs off.
Well,
me.
I cannot have you unhandcuffed. It's my policy. I can get fired for it.
I will stay in this car the entire
I will stay in this car. I promise. I don't care that you'll get fired for it. Just take the just take the handcuffs off.
Anyway, but I promised. Thank you.
I just
Okay. Chill.
You don't know.
Listen.
I can't with these hands.
Yes, you can.
Listen.
Ellie, take a deep breath for me.
A deep breath. Now, I mean, more oxygen to the brainy bit is probably a good idea, but if she is smelling off the booze, I don't think there's any fresh air.
Take one right now.
No, I left. I didn't even do anything wrong.
Yeah, you
I see.
did.
So, being a minor in possession of vodka, an open container, that has
Driving
been
drunk.
consumed in the car, and then resisting the officer.
Yeah, driving drunk, drinking while underage, resisting arrest.
Ellie,
You're not
Listen
you're
to
not
me.
doing very well
Listen
for
to me.
yourself.
Just listen to me. Please just take off the handcuffs.
Listen to
Please.
No.
Please take off. No, do not buckle me.
Then I'm not gonna buckle you.
Please take off the handcuffs because I can't with the handcuffs. Please.
Yes, you can.
No.
And you
You
will.
have to chill out. Please take off the handcuffs. Okay. Please. Right now, I can't. You know why? Right now, I can't. You know why? I'll sit here if you take off the handcuffs. Okay. If not, I'll run out.
Okay, so you're threatening to run away if you are
She
caught.
promises.
I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna work because the car's gonna be locked. I'm assuming. but
Yes,
I'm
she
trying to find
promises.
some logic here, and I don't think there is any logic in this parking lot or car park or your regional equivalent. Well, apart from the officers, I guess.
Ellie, listen to me, okay? Because of everything that just happened, I need to ensure that you're safe. Tell you something? Can I share something with you? I was a mental health clinician for 10 years before I was a police officer. Okay? So I can empathize with you, but it's also my job to make sure that you're safe.
Oh, that's why she's the way she is. That makes sense. Being a mental health clinician. Yeah, that makes sense why she's taking this approach as a police officer.
Okay. Stay here if you just take off the handcuffs. Take it. How about this? How about we try to do some breathing, okay? He can buckle me up if you take off the handcuffs, please. He can't buckle
No.
me up.
No, Ellie, don't look behind you. I don't want to spook you, but there's a lag behind you. I'm entirely sure where that came from.
He can't buckle me if not. So listen, this is the deal. If you keep fighting like this, my sergeant's on his way here, and he has this device called the wrap.
Oh, the rap. Oh boy. Not the rap.
Okay.
Oh no. Please tell me it's not the thing the other officers were using, because that doesn't work. You guys need to go back to the drawing board. That is a stupid design. It's funny, but stupid.
And it completely restrains you. Listen to me. You have to listen to me. If you can't calm yourself down the way we are now, I am going to have to put you in that, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because we're calm and we're talking right now. Okay? So we have to stop. Okay? You have to stop.
She's getting this officer is I like this officer. She's good. She's a good officer. She's trying her best.
Take some deep breaths. Let's do some grounding. Can we do some grounding? I understand, but right now, this is the deal, okay? Right now,
Can my parents bail me out?
yeah, they can bail you out.
How much money is it gonna be?
I don't know, but
It's essentially an air cast, but for the whole body. Oh
Do you have
God.
your Illinois driver's license on you in your car?
Yes.
You gave it to my officer, right? So as of right now, if you just get charged with DUI, it'll be $100 cash.
I can pay that.
Okay. Can I please? How about this? Okay. The faster I get you to the police department, the faster I
I don't want to
get.
go to the police
Well,
department.
You have to.
I have to take you.
You're under
Because
arrest.
You're under arrest, and that's our
Why am
policy
I under arrest?
for driving.
We just went over that. We literally just went over why you're under arrest. Dude.
Sweetheart, you can fight that in court, but right now you're under arrest. So this is what I have to do. I have to take you to the police department.
Please don't.
And if I take you to the
Please
police department,
don't.
that's when the cuffs are going to come off quicker. So the quicker.
I want them off now.
Are we sure this girl is 18 years old? What the hell is this 6-year-old temper tantrum? I mean, I'm sorry for
Right?
insulting 6-year-olds by comparing them to whatever this behavior is.
Like this is what mine does when he's tired. You're like, it's bedtime, but I don't want to go to bed. That's exactly what she sounds like.
If I put your seatbelt on, we can get you there in 5 minutes, and the handcuffs will
Can
come
my
off.
parents come pick me up
I will
then?
call. Absolutely, I will call your parents. Sweetheart, we'll figure it all out, okay? Can I put your seatbelt on now? Can we go? Can we go to get these handcuffs off you, Ellie?
I just want to drive home.
I know.
I
know,
want
but
my
we're-
sister to come pick me up.
Okay.
That's what
I want my sister. I want to go home. I don't want to.
Instead of my
Officer
parents.
Barillo is going to hand me this so I can put it
Can
on
you
you.
call her instead of my
I
parents?
will. Yes, I can. Yes, I'll call your sister for you. Absolutely.
Wait, can you get my phone from my car so I know what?
What else do you need? You need your phone? Do you need anything else from your car?
Just my phone.
Okay. Do you have a debit
'Kay.
card or a wallet that you're going to have?
We're 16 minutes into this video, and it's a 30-minute video. So she's got her calmed down. She's got her calmed down now. So what the hell happens between now and the rest of the video that gets her hobbled?
Sister can bring that for you.
Call her to
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
her alone.
Yes,
Please, just
we're gonna get you to the police department so I can get these off.
tell her to not
Okay.
tell my parents and
Whose squad is this? Do you want me to go?
Can you
If she's
please,
good with me,
if
I'll
I'm
take-
buckled up and in the back of the car, can you please unhandcuff me?
Nope.
It's for
You
your
can
safety.
lock the door
Ellie,
and I
Ellie,
won't.
Ellie,
I
listen,
won't do
Ellie,
anything.
Ellie,
Here we go again with the handcuffs.
I'm gonna.
What's her name?
Her name's Ellie.
Hi, Ellie.
Please just
Hi, Ellie.
unhandcuff
Ellie.
me.
Ellie, my
Please,
name's Sergeant Dave.
Watch out, Ellie. He's got the taco wrap.
He's got the taco wrap.
And they're trying to... Well, you're already inside the car, so I don't really know how that's gonna work. Maybe the car will disappear if she strikes a line. Oh dear.
Please unhandcuff
We
me.
cannot do that. Okay.
Please. I can't be in handcuffs.
Ellie,
I can't
is
be
she
in
in arrest right now?
handcuffs.
She is.
Okay, Ellie, you're under arrest and you have to be in handcuffs, okay?
I can't be in handcuffs.
But you are. You actually can be in handcuffs right now. Because you are in handcuffs right now. Isn't that amazing?
I can't be in handcuffs.
Well, here, listen, let me explain something to you. So the only other option is way worse than this and you're not going to like it.
What is
The one
it?
where-
Well...
What is
kinda
it?
looks like
She
this.
just told you. Did she not hear what the other nice cop said to her about the rap? What do you mean, what is it?
And everyone watching this, even the officers involved, including the girl getting arrested, they were all confused at what the hell was going on. So it's worse and it's stupider. And if that's
It's
not
worse
I'm
and
pretty sure it
stupider.
is. But if it isn't, I just made it one.
we have to wrap you completely.
No, but
I understand that. Your two options are this one. We'll leave the door open so you can try to catch your breath. But what I'm telling you is, if you're refusing to cooperate and be in handcuffs, the second alternative is way worse than
can
this
you
one.
please just, can you sit in the back with me?
No,
I can
absolutely.
send one.
Can you sit in the back with me? What kind of bullshit is that? Can another officer sit in the back of a squad car with me? What kind of hand-holdy bullshit is this?
Not with you.
Once they lock the doors,
You gotta
because
say
it hurts.
Well?
Ellie, the reason why it's hurting is you keep moving your wrist.
No, it hurts.
Yes, it is that. Why? That's exactly
Please
why.
Take them off of me. I can't wear them.
Ellie.
It feels like I'm going to Utah.
Ellie.
It feels like you're what?
That one more time, I'm gonna put you on the wrap.
Stop it.
Okay?
Did she just say it feels like I'm going to Utah?
Ellie.
It feels like I'm going to Utah.
Ellie.
It did. She just said it feels like I'm going to Utah. What the fuck? Were you cuffed and thrown in the back of a car and taken to Utah?
Think Paolo, think Paolo the driver.
Okay.
It's essentially an area.
Ellie, stop.
Ellie, if you do that one more time, I'm gonna put you on the wrap.
Stop it.
Then please take the handcuffs off me.
Then you're gonna get put in the wrap. Those are your options. If you bang
Please?
your head one more time, I'm gonna put you in the wrap.
Please take the
No,
handcuffs
it's not
off.
gonna happen.
I can't wear handcuffs.
Listen,
Ellie, the longer we fight, the longer you're gonna be in handcuffs like
Just
that.
please take the decision and call my sister.
Okay.
If you can chill out, then good. That we're on our way.
Wait,
Ellie.
can you get my phone so I know my sister's number?
your phone is in your pocket.
No, it's in her pocket. I don't have my phone.
Phone and wallet.
I don't have a fucking wallet. Just
Wow, you don't have to be rude. I don't have a fucking wallet.
phone. Just
Ellie, what was I talking about earlier? Take a deep breath, okay?
you don't.
Back, snap it back.
Really?
I guess we can call it a wrap.
Yep.
Foreshadowing, everyone. Foreshadowing.
The Mormons got her.
Ellie, I'm
Yes.
not trying to prevent you from being
Yes,
wrapped,
they
but
did.
You're gonna put me.
Please just call my sister.
Okay. Do you know your sister's number? Or do you need your phone?
That's why they're getting my phone.
Jesus, bitch. You don't have to be so unreasonable.
Hey, Ellie, where are the keys to your car?
Is this your guys's?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take it.
Okay. So,
I can't fucking reach in my pockets because you dumb.
Oh, here we go.
so I can
No. I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
You can't take my vapes though, because my parents buy those for me. You can't take those from me. My parents buy those for me.
Yes, they can. Because you're not supposed to have them because you're under 21. Doesn't matter if your parents buy them for you. They have to take them. And it's not... They're arresting you. You can't keep your shit on you.
And I'm 18, and that used to be the age, so you can't take those from me.
Wait, what did she say?
And that used to be the age, so you can't take those from me. Buy those for me, and I'm 18, and that used to be the age, so you can't take those from me.
Well, it's not the age anymore, dear.
The vapes are going. Well, you can't have them in the back seat. We'll just put it back in the car. How's that?
No, you're gonna take it then.
You got a vape in between your legs.
You can't take it. You can't take it from me, or else you have to give me $27.
Wow. Wow. You can't take it from me, or else you have to give me $27. And technically she just snitched on her parents. Yep. She sure did. She sure did. She just ratted her parents
Ma'am,
out.
this is the backseat of a police cruiser. It's not your local convenience store counter. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear.
I don't want to take anything.
Then don't.
How about you?
Please just let me.
Search her in the car. Yeah, and do what you got to do. Okay. There's a vape in between her legs. I know.
My dear, I'm pretty sure that's not how you use a vape. And also don't get your butt involved, because that is the actual thing that started this entire sequence of events. And I run a family fucking friendly show here. I may deserve this one.
So this is I need to take the vape. No, you can't.
Yes, she can, and she's going to. So, here's what's going to get her in the rap. It's the goddamn vapes. That's what it is. And it's not even good vapes. It's the goddamn nicotine shit, isn't it?
Come on. You can't. Then give me $27. Because I just paid all my... I paid I'm gonna put it in your car, okay? You're gonna put it in my car? I'm gonna put it in your car right now. Okay? Can I hit it first? No, you can't.
No.
Can I hit it first?
We don't.
The more you fight with us, the longer we're gonna be Don't take it! Ellie,
they have to!
Don't take it! You have to stop playing games.
What the fuck is it? A bottle? Don't take my bottle from me! I'm still hungry!
Alright, so I'm searching you to make sure you have nothing else, okay, on you. There is nothing else on me. I have to double check because where we're at right now.
Okay, that was in her pocket. Yeah.
Childish behavior. Sorry, what did Redneck say? Childish behavior, but this is clearly a panic attack. Call the ambulance, get a blood draw, push her as a Pam, and take her to jail. That is true. I think at this point the cops don't want to do the paperwork for that, and that is a problem on their part. But I wouldn't call this childish behavior, or I wouldn't call this a panic attack. I would call this, she's worked herself up at this point. She's not having a panic attack because she's calmed herself down like 4 times at this point. I don't think this is a panic attack. I think this is entitled teenager. That's what I think this is.
I told you, I'm gonna leave it in your car because you're right. It's not illegal to possess, but my parents bought it for me. They're 21, they can buy it, and I can have it. I just want it from you for 5 hours.
No, Jesus. I have it.
Wait, what happened? Hold up. Did she try to get her butt involved? I mean, you can't write this shit. This just happened.
Did she try to get her butt involved?
Quick enough to uninvolve her butt. How?
What the fuck?
Okay, let's take a step back here. How important is your vape that it needs to go with you? One way or the, well, other?
Other.
Can you please put it in my car?
Well, holy hell, I thought she was gonna say something else here.
Right? Can you please put it in my car?
Well, holy hell, I thought she was gonna say something else here.
That's what she said. She told me it was good.
Yeah, but she also told you not to hit it.
It was gonna go in my car. Please put it in my car. I just paid $27 for that, and I need that.
No, you don't. You want it.
Please, please put it in my car, please.
Ellie, just take a deep breath from it.
What's in your pants right here? Is it just your?
Don't reach. Do not reach. Don't reach.
How many more vapes does she have?
Well, you know what? How about this?
Can you please just give me my fiend bag?
Your scene bag? What the fuck is that?
I don't know what you're reaching for. Stop reaching for things in your pocket.
Anything.
But you are, though. That's why they're telling you to stop.
Okay.
I can't be handcuffed.
But you are handcuffed. We've been over this.
Okay, so I'm.
Yeah, the one cop is doing... The lady cop is doing a fantastic job. You can tell she used to work in mental health by the way she's handling this.
Ellie, what I'm gonna do is a little bit more of a thorough search, just like.
You can't touch me.
Yes, she can.
Not permission to touch me. I don't give you permission to touch me.
You don't need to give permission to touch you.
What the hell did we walk in on here? I mean, I just run a family for. I just watched these videos first few minutes, and all of a sudden, hey, it was a joke about your butt. What's going on?
It was a joke about your butt.
No, Mr. Arnold, we're not gonna get any butts involved. YouTube, don't watch this.
I don't give you permission to touch me. Just because you're with the law does not mean you can touch me.
Yes, it does. No, it's not because they're with the law. It's because you're under arrest and they need to search you. So just deal with it.
Oh, great. It's a Tetris hobble.
Here it comes.
Game plan, okay? When she comes out, I'm gonna get her away. Okay, you guys hold on to her. Dave, I'm gonna get her feet.
You can't touch me without consent.
Yes, you can. Stop with that nonsense.
She's cuffed in the front or the back?
She's cuffed in the back.
So we're gonna have two.
I don't want men touching me without consent. I don't.
When you're acting like this, Ellie?
You don't have consent to touch.
Actually, Dave, why don't you get feet? I'm gonna feet right
You guys are old men.
You guys are old men. Yeah, maybe if don't touch me, you're old men. I want young men touching me. Jesus Christ.
That's age shaming. See YouTube? I do run a family-friendly show here. Why are you here? Yeah, you better run with your play button on backwards.
Oh, he made her a squirrel.
Stop trying to bite.
Hang on, this thing's twisted over.
Ellie, what can we do to get you to calm down?
Let me stand up and not be hurt by these handcuffs.
We gotta move her.
Too bad.
Sergeant Dean or us. Hey, stop me.
You good?
Do not restrain me.
So where
or
it
I will
says
kill you.
knees, that's where we gotta lift.
Oh! Wow! That's a smart thing to say to a police officer with their body cam running.
You good?
Do not restrain me.
So
or
where
I
it
will
says
kill you.
knees, that's where we gotta lift her.
It's also gonna escape with cuffs instead of without cuffs. There's no logic here. Now let's see how these officers are gonna play Tetris.
Do we get Tetris music?
Down.
There you go.
No Tetris music? Aw.
I got her.
Ellie, please stop. Ellie, you do not want to hurt you. Please stop.
I'm gonna bring.
Knee back, knee
Lean her
back.
forward.
Knee in her back.
Ellie, you're doing great. I'll hold her, you double check the cuffs.
Cuffs are
Do
locked.
not move.
All this over vapes.
He's gonna double check your
Ellie,
cuffs.
stop digging your fingernails
If
into
you
my
fight him, he
pants.
can't check your cuffs.
They hurt!
Oh, do you think that digging your fingernails into someone that's trying to, you know, help you out with the pain in your cuffs is also a very, very nice feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it's not you. You stupid dick food.
So
You
bad!
fight him.
I was trying to avoid that. Okay.
You should have checked them before. Shut the f. No, I can't go in the ambulance. I will not. In my head, I can't go in an ambulance.
Holy hell, girl.
Like, you can't go in an ambulance. What are these things that you're saying? Like, you can't be in handcuffs. You've been in handcuffs for the last 20 minutes. You can't go in an ambulance. You're about to be put in one.
No, I can't go in the ambulance. I will not. In my head, I can't go in an ambulance.
Holy hell, girl. Can you do anything? It is pretty impressive for all the wrong reasons that she can't do anything at all.
Right?
How do you function?
If you call my sister right when you get the...
Hey, Ellie.
I can't go in an ambulance. My stomach just hurts. Stop. Let go of my stomach. You gotta stop. Can you please unbuckle the belt of my stomach? It hurts. Let go of the one on my stomach. It's sticking.
Okay, hold on. Trying to help. I'm trying to help
Let
you.
go of it. It hurts.
You have to stop. You're pulling on it.
It hurts.
Okay, stop so we can fix it, okay?
What?
What?
I think we have the
Huh? What do you mean? What?
answer to the entire behavior here.
What?
And there it is.
We got it. I'll lift her up, put her in. Hold on, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dude, I'm gonna put you guys recorded your complaint.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
Stop fighting.
Oh my god, so whiny.
My wrist and my stomach. And I told you that I can't be in handcuffs. And I told you that.
Well, you have no
45
option.
minutes ago. Just bring me to the regular police station and call my sister.
We got ourselves a Tetris door slam here.
That rat is...
A Tetris door slam.
I wanna punch the hand of the person that came up with this crap.
In here, did you find it or no?
Or what?
Cell phone?
Where is it?
I threw it. I think on yours.
Ow!
Stop whining. I just need you to do me a huge favor, okay? Just relax.
Stop screaming.
What kind of music do you like? We can throw on some music. What radio station you listen to?
Smooth McGroove.
What radio station you normally listen to?
I listen to Matt.
Mac Miller. I don't have to.
Yeah, so what I'm going to guess is they're going to put her somewhere, and you might just have to do an observation, ask her if she wants to blow, and if she says no.
Get out of here, YouTube. They're trying to blow the breath out. You weirdo.
They're trying to
Because
blow.
what the overarching charge here is the aggravated battery. I mean, she was
Yeah.
digging her hands into
It's,
work
I mean, oh.
Shoulder.
She bit your shoulder?
Yeah.
Do you know if you have teeth marks under your shirt?
No.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
spit. She spit on Lang.
Oh, she spit on Lang too?
Yeah, she spit on Lang.
Okay.
That's why after that, he was directly in front of her, and I was just like, because I'm like, this, I don't need him, you know.
So, she bit you, she spit on Lang, she spit on Barillo, she dug her hand.
She grabbed my wrist numerous times before we even started.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counts.
Jesus,
She
5
delivered the list of
counts.
stuff and things, mostly things, and this is in the form of assaulting 5 police officers, resisting arrest,
Wow.
and instead of paying $100 for a fine because you're doing a booze while cruising, she now has a $20,000 bond. Not the
Wow,
one that,
good
Martini
job.
Shaken, not stirred. Remember to tickle the bell and all things around it. And I will see you next time.
Good job, lady. I am going to put this up. I'm going to put up some music and do a quick bathroom break. Oh shit, I don't have music. Never mind. I am going to quickly put up the be right back screen. And I will be right back as I have to go to the washroom. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Let's put the be right back screen up. Mute the microphone, and I shall return in a moment. Okay. Anthrax Allen, hello, it's been a while. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So, we are going to switch now, and we're going to learn about our Sweet Baby Inc. nonsense. Apparently, their narrative designer, has just completely gone off the deep end, and we're going to look at this and see what happens.
This is kind of funny. So the dude that made Dragon Ball Z died, and obviously somebody that worked at Sweet Baby, the first thing they thought of is about how he was a racist.
Hey, what's up, guys? Right here. So today we're going to cover more updates regarding the Sweet Baby Inc. situation.
Isn't this cute?
First, for both context behind a portion of today's video, as well as for your own personal knowledge, I have some bad news to share with you. Last night, it was announced that the legendary creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, has passed away at the age of 68. This is obviously very upsetting news for countless people across the world, as his works have connected with so many, including millions of people in the West, like myself, whose earliest exposure to anime can be traced back to series like Dragon Ball.
Like, even I know about Dragon Ball, and I fucking don't know shit about anime. But, like, yeah, it was sad to hear that he passed away.
Well, I haven't followed the series or Toriyama's work as closely over the recent years, at least compared to others. Anyone can acknowledge the almost inhuman level of contributions he provided to
insane amounts of contribution to the anime.
This is the internet.
And
in
gaming.
Moments like these, there's always going to be some people ready to sully the name of another.
There's always somebody who has to have the hot take, and they have to say the thing that, like, oh, this is popular? Well, guess what? It's actually bad. It's the same people that are like, oh yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is bad, or Elden Ring is bad.
It's bad. They have to take things that people love and just, nope, it's shit. It's shit. Everything is shit.
These are people who their entire personality is not liking something.
Yeah.
They're contrarians. Yeah.
For clout or to make some ridiculous hot take. And we saw that happen with who else but an employee of Sweet Baby Inc. The same employee responsible for launching the harassment campaign against the Steam group.
Remember what I said before about people who have problems are problems? This is a problem person. Can you imagine, like, having this person as, like, an employee? How much extra work that you would have to deal with just for, like, all of the little problems that they create? These little issues that have been invented? Oh my god.
And watching this, like, just shows me, like, how many things that I invent in my life to be problems that aren't problems. It's crazy. The amount of like that type of shit just is it's insidious.
It's annoying as fuck. It's an HR nightmare.
And its creator.
They'd be fired.
Well, after unprivating their account shortly after they made this tweet, not even 24 hours after the announcement,
they unprivated their account and then they're like,
saying that
I
he
know.
did a bad job in terms of representation in the series that he created.
How?
To hear this from a Sweet Baby Inc. employee is both frustrating and also somewhat poetic.
I'll tell you one thing, it's certainly not as surprising.
You felt the same way when you learned Dimebag Darrell was murdered.
Not surprising at all.
We fail to realize why Toriyama's works were so successful. It's a bit of a meme on social media, but it rings true. The Dragon Ball fan base is one of the most diverse you will ever see.
That is true. There are so many people from so many walks of life that like Dragon Ball.
And the best part about it is that it's authentically diverse. It's not fake diversity, it's actual diversity.
Yeah, it's...
And that's what I think these people
That's the thing that new things nowadays don't know how to do. They don't know how to do actual, real diversity. The way that shows and games and stories back in the 90s and early 2000s used to know how to do. And in the 80s, too. It was... People knew how to tell a story with a diverse cast of characters.
Probably really, somewhere down deep inside, I'm sure they realized that...
Oh, shit. Did I go to 2?
Hold on. Right screen.
Okay.
And it's like, this person isn't following like our preordained set of rules of like what's acceptable and not acceptable of like how to be diverse.
It's true, Redneck. It's like
they're
everyone
still
on the
being
internet has
successful.
oppositional defiance
I'll tell you
disorder.
why.
Yes.
Because the content's good. And because it's made authentically. And this is something that these people can't seem to understand.
One of the very few things
sad.
that people of any color or any background can seem to enjoy
Is Dragon
collectively.
Ball.
And why does that story connect so well with people?
Yeah.
Well, it has nothing to do with the color of the characters, but everything
No,
to
because
do
nobody-
with the story and the content of those characters.
Because nobody who actually enjoys things for the content of the thing gives a fuck what color the characters are. Only shallow people with only one-track minds care what color the characters are.
Toriyama created a story that connected with a global audience.
Exactly.
Sweet Baby Inc. and their ilk don't create...
They can't even make a story that connects with the people that are already buying the game.
No, Anthrax Allen, you're right. They don't know what diversity is
They
anymore.
can't even figure their own shit.
They absolutely have no idea. Their version of diversity is perverted.
Get at. Like, what is this?
Rather, they twist, pander, and force
Yeah.
characters and stories to mold to their agenda. But in the end, unlike the works of Toriyama, they end up connecting with
With
no one.
literally
If you want
nobody.
something to cheer you up, at least
Nobody,
momentarily,
nobody
for a
cares
short
about the
period,
new shit.
This Sweet Baby Inc. employee was suspended
And I
for
think
about-
that's why Sweet Baby Inc. Employees are so pissed off, because the games that they're working on, for all of their diversity and inclusion consultancy nonsense, the games they work on, people are like, this is shit. This is shit. I don't want this ham-fisted, ham-handed diversity shoved down my throat. I want actual natural storytelling.
About 30 minutes later, they would return to their account.
Which,
where they-
to be fair, like, I mean, they're dumb,
Ooh.
but like, they shouldn't get banned for
Excuse
that,
me.
right?
No.
I mean, is it? I mean,
They shouldn't be
disrespecting
banned, they
Dragon
should
Ball
be
Z on
mocked.
The day that the creator dies, like, maybe you should get banned for that, but like,
No, you should be like openly flamed and mocked and ridiculed soundly. That's what you should have done to you.
it is still funny that it happened.
They would also go
Yeah.
private mode and
W.
basically
Elon,
go back
yeah,
into
true.
hiding, which seems like the smart thing to do since they can't seem to stop making bad tweets.
Yeah.
They
Moving
literally
forward,
can't.
we return-
It's like that Alec Baldwin thing on South Park. I'm not racist, it's my thumbs, so I had them cut off. And now I'm on Shudder.
To Alyssa, the senior editor at Kotaku,
Oh, this is that
recently
same
wrote an
person.
article
Yeah,
about this Sweet Baby Inc. situation. Now, what have they been up to? Well, one of the things they've done is repost that message from the Sweet Baby Inc. employee going...
I love how they're so tribalistic about it, you know?
Mm.
It's like if like, they just like blindly support each other, no
Yeah.
matter what. It's like basically, I'm trying to think of like a good way to say this.
It feels like Kotaku's like, no, it's a Sweet Baby Inc. Oh no, you're gonna defend them. Oh, that's...
It's like, you know, whenever you're like a little kid and you do like gross stuff or you
Yeah.
do something stupid, and then like all of your friends do something even dumber
Yes.
to like one up the first guy that did the first dumb thing.
Yes.
I feel like they're in a competition for that right now. You know, like
yeah.
y'all did that whenever you were kids. Yeah, like, oh, let's do something even stupider than this. And it's like it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah,
They're like,
it's
"Oh,
like, yeah, oh, watch me throw this rock in the air. Oh, it barely missed my head. Oh yeah, well, watch me run across these train tracks. Oh shit, the train's coming.
oh yeah, of course this is better. Oh my god.
after Toriyama showing support for
Elmer's
that
Glue,
message.
yeah.
And also, as we have continued, yesterday we went over the article
Yeah,
that she
story-
posted
storytelling
on the
is
Sweet
gone
Baby
now, you're right, it
situation.
is all about
And one of the
narrative
big
telling.
problems is that in the replies to that tweet sharing the article, she said, you can't be racist against white
Bro,
people.
I love community notes.
You
man.
can't be racist against white people.
It's
Oh,
just
what did the
like-
community notes say?
There it is, you know. People complain are outsiders to the communities that they're trying to destroy. Why can't these people build their own communities? What's your take?
Because they're
Well,
because they are unoriginal and uncreative, and they cannot build their own community because they have no idea.
And their communities suck, and so now they're coming into the good ones and ruining those too. It's
that
like,
too.
Like, yeah, you can have your game and your community, and you can do your little thing over there. Like, why don't you, if you don't like Twitter, like all these people probably hate Elon Musk, go over to Blue Sky, go over to Mastodon. I'll tell you why they're not going over there. It's because nobody gives a fuck about that platform, and they're addicted to the attention.
Ding!
That's the real reason. There's no actual ethics or morality.
They don't care. No, it's
These people can't even.
They can talk ethics, morality until the cows come home.
In line with their morality or their ethics.
They don't give a fuck about ethics or morality or what the real right thing is. They just don't care. It's literally just an attention-seeking thing. Ha! To quote a good man, it's all bullshit and it's bad for you. Hell yes! Hell yes! Rest in peace, George. Rest in peace.
But they want to tell everybody else what to do. You can't even regulate your own entertainment.
Nope.
It's crazy. Go over to Blue Sky. If you don't like Twitter, leave. Get the fuck out of here. But
go to Threads.
They're addicted
go
to the attention.
Somewhere else. Yeah.
Which drew even more
Substack, for
criticism,
Christ's
and a community
sake.
Note, basically disproving what she's trying to claim. And what has she done in response to this criticism? Well, she made that quote her banner on Twitter.
What?
Yes, very mature person, as you can tell. Well, as it turns out, that's not the first time that Alyssa has had a very strange Twitter banner.
This is the editor of writer for Kotaku.
She falsely accused someone else of being a transphobe, which ended up being her banner on Twitter, a quote saying, Gina Carano responds to Kotaku senior editor that claimed she was a transphobe, and in quotes, the person who posted this is hot. Which is supposed to be referring to Alyssa, but as it turns out, that's just a narcissistic edit, because this is the actual quote where it says, the person who posted this is sad. And
that's
wow. She actually changed the word sad to hot in her banner. This is insane. These people are mentally defective. Seriously.
Sad. So she changes a quote about herself. That's actually, bro, that's actually, jeez, that is sad.
It is sad.
I don't even want to make fun of this. It's just depressing. Jesus, man, that's awful. Yeah.
That
is so pathetic. I don't even know what to say.
Twitter, and routinely falsely accused this person of being a transphobe and tries to take credit for changes made to the Mandalorian because of her work. Very immature stuff, but what has Alyssa also been up to? Well, she's reporting that on International Women's Day, she has received dozens of emails like this and
I'm just so glad that they all waited for it to be International
Women's Day.
Yeah, that's why they're doing it.
Yes. It's specifically because it's International Women's Day. She's getting all these emails.
Which, of course, none of this has to do with the fact that Alyssa is a woman. No one cares that she's a woman. We just care about the racist comments that she has made.
The stupid, racist, obnoxious bullshit that she's talking about.
Like them. Well, also a lot of people are criticizing this supposed proof of the threats she's getting because, as you can see, all sort of personal identifying information, like the name and time of this email.
The no name, no timestamp? Yeah, that's not suspicious. God forbid Gina is a strong, independent woman who thinks. Yeah. Right, no opinions that are bad.
And this is something that was pointed out in the replies. This user saying, "Where's the timestamps and sender info?" Where Alyssa replies, "Oh girl, they're not gonna love you." Referring to
what does that even
What does that
this
mean?
Is a black woman making this reply, and Alyssa's essentially saying that you're like a pick-me because you're trying.
Wow.
Whoa! Oh my God!
That is
I remember seeing this. I
fucked
didn't really read
up.
the context. Oh my god.
That
bro.
is so
Remember what I
gross.
said before, bro.
And so
about
racist.
How the people that say that they're not racist, you know, this is it. That's
Oh my
isn't it crazy?
lord.
And why aren't they gonna love her? I wonder why. Oh man.
Wow.
It's just crazy how the same
That
thing happens
is-
every time, isn't
that
it?
is
Okay, let me make sure that I'm explaining
holy
this properly.
garbage.
So basically, this Alyssa puts. Oh, sorry. Let me make sure I have it in the right place. She puts this post out, and she omits all of the information about the sender. And then this person
This is crazy.
asks where are the
And this
timestamps
person
and the
called
sender
her
info,
out.
and she posts a gif, I guess, of saying you fake and you phony. And then Alyssa responds back to her. Again, this girl is calling her fake and phony.
Yeah.
Saying that they're not going to love you. And why would they not love her? What would the reason for that be?
Jesus Christ, Alyssa. Whoo, boy.
I got an idea. Who are they? Oh, gamers.
Boy.
Yeah, like the implication is that because
White
she's a minority, she's
gamers.
like black Creole. I think Creole
White-
is one
white-
of the Native American tribes. Maybe she's
White
Native American.
gamers
I have
aren't
no
gonna
fucking
love
idea.
you.
But like the implication
'Cause
is that
all gamers
they're
are
not
white
gonna like you either
supremacists.
because you're part of this minority group. Which again,
Whew,
as we just saw
sure.
with the Haitian. Oh yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I guess I'm totally wrong. Creole is black and French? Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm totally off base. I'm an idiot. I didn't know that. Thanks. Yeah, I had no idea about that. Anyway, either way, not a white person, right? Basically,
No.
that's what it comes down to. Not a white person. And so we just went through the whole thing with Dragon Ball Z to where everybody comes together for this kind of stuff. No, this actually doesn't. They're not going to love you. And so this illustrates.
This is crazy.
And kind of shows the
Ha.
way these people think.
It does. But they're so liberal, you guys. They're so liberal and they're so open-minded. And they're so socially conscious. But this is how they think. They actually hate minorities. They hate people that think for themselves. And they hate people of a minority class that think for themselves and hold themselves to a higher standard. And other people.
I would even go as far to say, as they think in terms of black and white.
Yep.
That's just what it seems like to me. They really do.
Where's the timestamps and sender info? Where Alyssa replies, "Oh girl, they're not gonna love you," referring to the fact that this is a black woman making this reply, and Alyssa's essentially saying that you're like a pick-me because you're trying to question her proof of these supposed death threats. Yeah,
That's
it seems
insane.
a little bit of an odd thing for the inclusion and diversity-oriented person like Alyssa.
And I want
be
to say one thing. If somebody's sending you death threats or actual threats on your life,
Call the
and
police.
you post their info, I say fuck them. I'm totally fine with that. If Alyssa wants to post the info of the people that are actually trying to harass her and actually sending her death threats, fuck them. That's what they get.
saying here, but
Yeah,
anyways,
I guess.
we continue as stated
I don't
yesterday,
see how that
Kotaku was
makes
the
it any
first
better,
set of
but-
gaming journalists to come out and make a statement on the Sweet Babying
I really don't
situation.
see how
And of course,
posting-
other gaming journalists saw this as an opportunity to get more gamer.
Why do people keep trying to jump into Taylor Lawrence's grave? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if doxing people who harass you is necessarily the way to go. I get the urge to do it, I guess, but I don't see how two wrongs makes a right.
Gamergate related clicks where they would make their articles, including from Eurogamer. And I would go over this article, but I don't think anyone actually cares, and it's pretty evident
I
by
already
this
did.
tweet.
Nobody cared.
An account with an immense level of following, and I took this screenshot about 12 hours after it was posted, and it had 32
32 likes. Wow.
That's
Isn't it funny
pretty
how
bad.
just completely impotent legacy media
That is pretty bad.
It's actually crazy how outdated it is. And what's really sad about it is, like, I want you guys to really think about this for a minute. When was the last time
they
that
only
a piece
hold
of written media
hold on.
had
They only hold minorities up to get them into their beliefs, but as soon as minorities push back, they become the enemy. Well said. Well said, Anthrax Allen. That's pretty much exactly the case.
Impact culturally on gaming. Like 2012? That's really bad, isn't it? Written media, I can't even read. Yeah, that's why you're here. Not in this decade. Do you have before patch notes? Ooh, Nintendo Power, yeah. And so it was such a long time ago. And I actually think that, like, I personally think that written media is one of the best ways to transmit information. I think
agree.
It's better than video. I think it's better than tweets, obviously. I think long-form written media...
That's why when I cover the articles in my videos, I try to like read the article out and then post the article in the video, because I find, especially in the last couple of days, I've found a lot of articles that are covering really important topics that I haven't seen any Canadian YouTuber cover. And so that's why I grabbed them and was covering them, because the written information there was incredibly important.
Media is the pinnacle of communication of ideas. And it's very disappointing that seemingly nobody is able to capitalize on that.
I just don't think anyone cares about Eurogamer, to be honest with you. But a lot of people were talking about PC Gamer and their attempt to smear everyone criticizing Sweet Baby Inc. And I think the whole article can be summed up by this completely disingenuous section right here. It says, the situation grew in scale as some Sweet Baby employees, frustrated at the idea of a curated list specifically made to avoid games they had worked on, acknowledged the group on social media. While the tweet
acknowledged
has been removed,
the group.
Acknowledged the group.
Really? They acknowledged the group? That's what they did. They acknowledged it. Yes. No, it wasn't that they actively said to, like, sent their people to the Steam page to actively, like, report it.
This is why nobody trusts media. It's because they lie.
Yeah.
Stop lying and people will respect you. Just stop making things up. Like, why is this such a problem? Just stop making up lies. What are you doing? Just tell the story the way it is, and that's it. Like, why is this a personal investment?
An employee also discovered and shared the group's curator's Twitter account. And of course, they don't mention what
discovered
was said
and shared.
One employee also discovered and shared the group curator's Twitter account. This is what the problem is. They're just lying. They're misrepresenting the situation. It's so blatantly obvious to anybody who's paying attention to it, even half paying attention to it, that they're completely misrepresenting the situation.
And this is why now, in more and more avenues of life, when the legacy media reports something, nobody believes it.
Hoping that stupid people that still read their news site aren't going to have any other frame of reference to base their opinion on. This is clearly not what happened. It's painful. Yeah, it's like, what you need to understand is that this is one perspective that I've always had with, like, any media, is that unless I trust the person who's writing the media, I assume that everything that's written is some form of a lie. I assume that with everything, because whenever I read articles about things that I know a lot about, I always see tremendous inconsistencies in all of those articles.
That is true. I've found that myself in certain articles that I've tried to read. I've been like, what the hell is this? This is not true. Like,
so I logically assume that those inconsistencies also span to things that I'm not educated about as much, and those inconsistencies are just as bad everywhere else. It's just that I don't have the contextual knowledge to be able to see them.
No.
And they don't show it. Well, here's what those tweets were.
Yeah,
they were targeted harassment.
They were.
Of course they were.
The reason that this account got in trouble, where they directed their followers to falsely report and harass this Steam group as well as its creator. But when you look at the author of this PC Gamer article, doesn't it all just add up? And you know what? Maybe I'm just being a completely ridiculous person, but like, why do these people point out that like they're pansexual?
I know. Why do all of these morons have to have their fucking pronouns non-binary, pansexual, unicorn dancer? I don't know. Like, why do they always have to have all these things
in their Twitter bio? Like, is this a dating website or something?
Like, apparently.
Why is this relevant to anything? Why do I need to know this about you? I don't care, and a lot of people don't care, but it's just kind of goofy. Like I said, it's like, what is this, a dating service or something? It's very strange. But moving forward, that wasn't the only person in the industry who was coming out to defend everyone involved with this situation. We have this individual saying that they are super excited to announce that they are now the lead narrative designer.
Oh boy.
The Black Panther game. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, what do they have to say about
so
this
Sweet
situation?
Baby Inc. is now involved on the Black Panther game. I shouldn't be surprised, but we can all guess that the Black Panther game's gonna suck now.
And well, they come out and say, side note, you guys do know that community notes can be added by anyone, right? I can add a community note to this post right now saying this screenshot isn't real, and it can be seen by literally everyone. No, that's not how the community
Have a good night.
functions. You have to get upvotes in order to be actually passed.
Yeah, it has to be approved by a consensus of people. If that's true, why didn't you do it?
Yeah, say hi to AP
To
for
prove
me,
that it's
please.
true. I wonder why.
And the note to be made public.
No
yes,
updates, yeah.
people
They're
who
not getting
apply
any
can make
updates.
note, but that
That's
doesn't
the
mean it's
problem.
going to get approved. And in this case, this note got approved, and here we are multiple days later, and it's still up, despite, I'm sure, many people in this
reporting
circle
and
here
crying
trying
about
to
it.
downvote
Yeah, exactly.
that community note. But it's very
Aw.
telling to see another member of
A
the industry
downvoted
get
community
upset
note, 'cause
about this
people
note.
are upset.
Going forward, this relates a lot to another game writer, the narrative director on the Wolverine game that is upcoming. We talked about this individual.
By the way, didn't a Wolverine game get leaked and it was terrible?
Of course it was terrible. Why do all the games that I was hoping to play the Wolverine game if it was accessible? Why does it have to be terrible? And of course, all the terrible games are going to be made accessible, right?
It's not really good, is it?
In my previous video, because they supported
You think of the
another
movie?
game designer.
That was
by
the
name
movie?
of
Really?
Osama. This
I
is
thought
a
it was a
person
game.
who, in one of the replies of this game, this narrative writer replied saying, "You can't be racist to whites, period." Where of course, this
Of
game
course.
writer, Mary Kenny, would like that tweet. Well, their
Naturally.
support has continued. Since then, they have retweeted this absolute.
As I said, bro, it's like whenever you were kids and everybody gets together and they try to one-up each other with being stupid. It's like, oh, you think you can be stupid? Well, look what I could do. That's nothing. This isn't even my final form.
No, I haven't even
From
reached
Osama,
peak
where
stupid
it
yet.
says, racism is systematic oppression by definition. With a Merriam-Webster dictionary link right here. White people are not systematically oppressed.
Racism is systematic oppression by definition.
No, it's not. No, it's not. What was I looking for?
Just look it up. It's actually incredible to me that they, like, how do you post something like this? Do you just expect nobody to click on the link?
Yes, they do.
It's just so sad.
It's not possible to be racist to white people. It is possible to be bigoted towards white people. These two things are not the same.
This is ridiculous.
I'm not punching you, I'm hitting you. I'm not.
But, yeah, that's literally what they just said. Oops.
I'm not speeding, I'm driving fast. How many of you guys did this in school? You said I wasn't running, I was walking fast?
Yeah.
I tried to do this. They didn't like that, did they? That's so stupid, right? Bro, who do you think you're fooling with this?
Everybody.
The only
They
people
think they're
that are
fooling
trying to draw
everybody.
this kind of a distinction, do you know what they are? They're racists. That's the reason why they're trying to draw the distinction, is so they can be racist.
Yeah.
Is that they have a tier list of bad behavior, and they think that being racist is worse than being bigoted. So it's okay to be bigoted, but not racist. So that's why it's okay. It's so stupid and self-serving.
It is like they have. That's a very good way of describing it. A tier list of bad behavior. So as long as they stay on a certain tier, they're okay. You know, as long as we don't hit the S tier of badness, we're good.
It's astonishing to me that anybody who actually has a working brain would believe any of this.
First
It's an
off,
excuse to be racist. It
what
is.
you're saying is,
it is.
No, I'm not a racist. I'm just a bigot.
Hold my beer.
Is
Who
that
are these
what
people?
you want to go with? Is that your
Yeah.
final answer on this situation? It's so embarrassing. But as people have pointed out, it's like this guy didn't even click on the link that he shared.
No!
If you go into the first definition, it includes one that
You know,
would
like the main definition of it?
Yes, the
It's like,
main,
how do you not
the
think of
literal
that?
main definition.
capture white people as well. And if you look at other definitions of racism, even if you
Most
plug it into
definitions
Google, you will get
Yeah.
other
will
definitions from
encompass
Oxford, for
white
example,
people.
They're all
that
the
clearly
same.
include white people as a target of racism.
Yep.
It's just an embarrassing tweet, and it's something that Mary Kenny has shared. And once again, like many of these other people involved, has
They
gone
just
private.
blindly
And
share
like
this
I pointed
shit.
out,
I
you
swear.
You go and talk your shit.
They just-
You go put your opinion out there in a public space, and then people don't like it. Yeah, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out. Like, yeah, that's
You don't
right.
get
if you
to
put
say-
stupid fucking opinions out there.
Yeah, this is what I mean. This is what like. This is why it pisses me off when I get hit for shit like bullying and harassment, because I'm usually responding to somebody's dumbass shit that they've said to me about me or something that I've said. So I respond in kind, and then I get hit for bullying and harassment. It's
You're
like, what the
obnoxious
fuck?
and rude, and then people don't like it. You're not a victim whenever people say you're obnoxious.
Just
Stop
rude.
talking.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ, this is so pathetic.
Previous video,
Going private.
aren't you a bit concerned that the narrative writer or narrative director for Wolverine has such a hatred towards white people, and yet the main character of that game
Is white?
is a white person? Isn't that concerning about the quality
Yes.
of that game? That somehow
Yes.
their beliefs are going to bleed over
Very.
into their work? It seems like a very likely...
Of course these people's beliefs are going to bleed over into their work. Duh. Yeah, of course that's what happens. That's what happens.
Well, look
with all
at
kinds of
Sweet
media.
Baby. Look at Sweet Baby.
Concern
It's
and
because
rational-
of them that we have Janet goddamn Cage instead of Johnny Cage. Do you realize how awesome it would have been to have Johnny character, Johnny cameo? That would have been
concern
great.
to have based on these circumstances. But again, let's just pause. Everyone pause for a second, and let's just remember where we are. What is going on? We're getting into a million conversations about racism, the definition of racism, and
I can't believe these people thought it was a good idea to farm the death of the Dragon Ball Z creator the moment that it happened for some sort of like
Yeah,
racism
this is
point.
crazy.
Like, how do you like this is remember what I was saying before about how these people probably have like no real normal friends? And
Yes!
they don't know how to act.
Yeah, how do you go, oh, somebody that means a lot to millions of people just died. I know, let's farm this for rage engagement.
In public. And like if you went to like high school or college with these people, you wouldn't want to be around them because they're just fucking weird.
what can be racism and what isn't. But this all began with Sweet Baby Inc., a curation list right here that now has passed over 200,000 followers.
That's a lot of people.
Jesus.
But this is a group. All it's doing is tracking games publicly listed as clients by Sweet Baby Inc. Not to mention the fact that all these claims that this group is racist, it seems pretty odd and seems like a reach when the creator is a Brazilian man. It's
Right. So like how could he be racist?
Well, he could very easily be racist, but
Because he's like it's systematic, and if white people are in the system, then how could he be racist?
well, that's true. Because he's white, yeah.
Wait, I'm not sure if this makes sense. Uh-oh, by their own logic? So you assumed that it was logic. You made a mistake.
Yeah, they don't have logic. They don't even know what logic is. They can't spell logic.
They're just making it up.
All so ridiculous. And we reported this yesterday that there is a movement going around. There's a big concern that a lot of reports were being made against this Steam group, and some people were concerned that it might get
exactly, Duck Dog.
Was
exactly. I don't hate people because of their genders, skin color, sex, religion, or political affiliation. I hate them because they're assholes. Yes. Hey, Parody Bear.
Directly addressed on stream by the creator of the Steam group, Cabrutus, and as you can see, it was a pretty dire situation there for a moment.
I have received a warning on Steam that if I don't take actions on resolving the report, the group could be taken down. So I mean, I have all my moderators that looking into it right now. What do I need to do? I need to resolve the reports, every single one of them. There are
every single report. Oh my god.
So yeah, all my moderators are working on.
That's crazy.
Problem is, Steam is kind of bugging, so there are some reports that they are solving that they cannot delete.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy.
Yeah, there's probably bad actors and stuff like that in any group. It's the same as anything. I mean, yeah.
Share with you this message from Cabrutus stating, "It is with great pride that I say, based Valve. Thank you, Valve Software, for respecting your players' freedom of choice." And of course, here's a message.
Go
from
Steam
saying, "Hi, no worries. We'll be glad to assist
Common
you
Gabe
because
W.
we have provided all the information we have for your issue. I'm closing
Good.
this help request.
Good.
If you have an unrelated issue, please open a new help request, and we will be happy.
Awesome.
So it looks like Steam supports
Go
this more
Steam.
now. I'm not exactly exonerating Valve forever. They have plenty of other things that they
for
need
sure.
to do
Valve
better.
has lots
But in
of
this
shit they
case, I
need
have
to
say
fix,
I'm
but
very
good for them.
delightfully impressed
I'll
with the
take
way
a
that
W.
they handled
This
the
is great.
situation.
That
All I
is
can say it's good on
amazing.
them
Good for
sticking
them.
up for gamers, and as Cabrutus says, players' freedom of choice. We should be informed on what games companies like Sweet Baby Inc. are working on. That is not hurting anyone. It's simply informing a potential.
It's hurting
customer
Sweet Baby.
involved in a game that they might have interest in obtaining.
Absolutely.
But
don't need to do it,
overall,
yeah.
that's where we're at with the situation for now. I'm sure it's going to continue. Now, what is the solution to avoid Gamergate 2.0 or the ongoing Gamergate, since it really never ended?
No, it never didn't. It's always been
but
here
anyways,
now.
How does this stop? Well, I think it stops.
It's you want this to go away. Stop buying the products. So this is my advice. Okay, you have to stop giving people your money, and if you stop giving them your money, then things will immediately change.
Yeah.
So I'd like to use Throne and Liberty as an example. Throne and Liberty had a beta test, and NCSoft lost 10% of their stock because of how bad the beta test
was.
Somehow.
That is bad.
Miraculously, by some sort of divine intervention, within 1 month, the entire combat system was changed.
Oh, imagine that.
How did that happen? It must have been magic.
No, it was people going, fix your shit.
At the beginning of the expansion, the lead guy for World of Warcraft, I'm not going to get into specifics, we all know Ian. Ian said that it would be impossible to allow players to change their covenants whenever they wanted. And it would also be impossible to just let people change their conduits whenever they wanted. These were little systems in the game that gave you different advantages, and people wanted to be able to change them whenever they wanted. And they were so adamant about that. They said, if we change
it cannot
this,
be
is
done.
our game truly an RPG anymore? And so, people quit the game.
Yep.
And after enough people quit the game, somehow they figured out a way
Blizzard
to fix
went,
it, and they
oh
changed
shit!
It. That was no problem.
We
It was
actually can
crazy
do this.
How fast it happened too, because it was only like maybe a couple of months after there was a massive exodus away from the game. Then everybody was like, oh wow, wait, we're actually losing players? Now we're gonna change our behavior. Because the truth is that these companies will do whatever will make them money.
Yep. Facts.
They don't have any values. They don't have any morals. They don't have any ethics. They don't have any principles.
They just want money.
They only exist to eat and make money. And if you don't give them their money, they'll do what you want.
Yep.
Because that's the only thing that they care about. So if you want this stuff to change, stop
Don't
giving
give
them
them
money.
your money.
And it will change overnight.
By simply taking accountability. All
Yep.
Sweet Baby Inc. has to do is come out and say, these statements by our employees are not good. We don't stand by them.
Yeah, we do not
Wouldn't
affiliate
change anything.
ourselves
Punish
with
them,
these.
Let them go, whatever. And then just
No,
move on.
I don't want to see, like, should this person lose their job because of that?
No.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Like, it's hard to say, like, starting a harassment campaign. Like, I don't think that really, like, I don't generally like seeing people, like, lose their job or get fired for things that they say on social media. Like, you know, starting a hate brigade against somebody is, like, kind of different because they're also, like, it's complicated, right? There's a lot of nuance to this one. So, like, maybe I would probably, if I thought about this long enough, I could probably arrive at the same position that you guys feel.
Yeah.
But overall, it's something that I instinctively kind of try to stay away from because I find that to be problematic. However, these people also would do that to you. And I think this is very important to keep in mind. I don't think that you should ever try to hold or, like, if people would do something bad to you, then you should never feel bad doing it to them. Don't ever hold yourself accountable to some higher degree of morality. This is a massive mistake that bad actors will use to their advantage and take advantage of in order to trick you and to have you go easier on them.
See, but then we've got people. I guess I see where he's coming from, but then we've got you sinking to the bad actor's level, and then we've got shit slinging going on. I don't know. Maybe it's just being idealistic.
Always go as far as you can with this stuff. Always do it. And if they're trying to get you shut down and you don't agree with having somebody shut down, you should do the exact same thing. Because if you don't do it, they'll do it to you. Never take the high road. Yes, I have no problem going on the high road, but if somebody meets you on the low road, you have to meet them there. You can't high road people. If they're taking the low road, you have to meet them there.
And these gaming journalists stop making articles. Bing, bang, boom, this situation is likely going to die down within a day or two, but that's not what's happening, and it's being carried on largely by gaming journalists at this point,
Yeah.
and I don't see it stopping because they can't stop.
Well, the
tweeting.
gaming
They keep
journalists
making
have to
things
keep
worse.
doing
I
this.
feel like these
Of course.
gaming journalists,
I don't know
at least for
why.
many years, have not been paid attention to. And now gamers
Yeah.
have a laser point
Me,
on them,
me,
and they're watching
pay attention
everything
to
they
me.
say and tweet, and it's getting made fun of and called out, and
That's what you
it's
get.
not to their benefit, and it's making the situation a lot worse. But for now, that is the situation. I'm sure something crazy will happen in the next hour of this video going live, but that's just the way it is, and I'll have to report on whatever happens in the next one. But for now, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.
This
If you
Sweet
want this
Baby
stuff to
shit
go
is
away,
insane.
all that you need to do is stop giving it money.
Yeah.
Do you remember whenever Diablo 4 said they weren't going to stop making you farm renown, and then everybody stopped playing Season 1? And then guess what happened?
They stopped making you farm renown.
Well, they got rid of renown. Everything is possible. You can do anything you want. All you need is enough people. And it doesn't matter what happens, or what it is, or anything else like that. You just have to get enough people together, and anything is possible. And so, yeah, if you want a for-profit company to change its behavior, stop giving it profit. Because
That's
it
a good
only
point.
exists to make profit. That's the video. This is a great video. I was very glad I watched this. The whole thing wasn't really only about
One of the most
this.
I was glad I watched this too, because I wanted more context for the like Dad always said, you can't piss lower than a snake. Good point, Duck Dog. Yeah, I like that saying. I like that saying a lot. That's good. That's really good. I like that. Holy shit, it's already 20 after 12. Should I game for a bit? I wonder. Or should I end this? It is, we are at the 2 hours, 21 minute mark. And yeah, we'll do a, tomorrow I will make sure I have an hour of videos and stuff to watch, and then we'll do gaming because it is, yeah, it's after midnight and I've got kiddos to mother during the day, so I cannot be all tired and sleepy. So I'm gonna switch this to the to the end screen. I hope you guys I hope you guys enjoyed yourself, and I will be back tomorrow night, and I am going to try my best to be here for 9:30 so I can actually game and not be starting gaming at midnight, 20 after midnight, but finishing gaming at 20 after midnight. So, thank you very much. I hope you liked the stream. Please go check out today's video as well and let me know what you guys think on the comments or in the comments of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye, guys.